Russia's unveiling of three revolutionary weapon systems, the Avangard Hypersonic Glide Vehicle, the Poseidon autonomous nuclear-powered underwater drone, and the Sarmat Intercontinental Ballistic Missile ICBM, has sent shockwaves through the global security community. These developments are not merely about enhancing national defense. They represent a bold statement of Russia's advanced technological prowess and a strategic move to reshape the global balance of power. The introduction of these weapons has ignited widespread debate, reflecting the intricate interplay between technological innovation, national security, and geopolitical strategy in the 21st century. The Avangard Hypersonic Glide Vehicle, with its ability to travel at speeds exceeding Mach 20, introduces a new era in missile technology, rendering existing defense systems nearly obsolete. The Poseidon, an autonomous underwater drone capable of carrying a nuclear payload, represents a significant shift in naval warfare, introducing a stealthy and far-reaching nuclear delivery system. The Sarmat ICBM, designed to replace the aging Soviet-era SS-18 Satan missiles, underscores Russia's commitment to maintaining and modernizing its nuclear arsenal. These weapons, while technologically groundbreaking, are more than just military assets. They are instruments of geopolitical influence. Russia's announcement has prompted reactions from across the globe as nations scramble to reassess their defense strategies in light of these new capabilities. The strategic implications are profound, with potential consequences for global security, arms control, and the future of warfare. To fully understand the significance of Russia's latest military advancements, it is essential to examine the historical context of its military development. From the Soviet era to the present, Russia has consistently prioritized the development of advanced weaponry as a means of ensuring its security and projecting power on the global stage. During the Cold War, the Soviet Union was at the forefront of military innovation, developing a range of advanced weapon systems that challenged Western dominance. The development of intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, nuclear submarines, and advanced air defense systems highlighted the Soviet Union's commitment to maintaining military superiority. This legacy of innovation has continued in post-Soviet Russia, where the development of new weapons has been driven by the need to counter perceived threats from NATO and other potential adversaries. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked a period of economic and military decline for Russia. However, under President Vladimir Putin's leadership, Russia has made significant strides in modernizing its military. The development of the Avangard, Poseidon, and Sarmat systems reflects a broader strategy of leveraging advanced technology to maintain Russia's status as a major global power. These developments also highlight Russia's focus on asymmetric warfare, where the goal is not necessarily to match the military capabilities of the United States or NATO in terms of quantity, but to develop qualitative advantages that can offset numerical or technological disparities. The Avangard's hypersonic speed, the Poseidon's stealth, and the Sarmat's multiple warheads are all examples of how Russia is seeking to create strategic advantages through technological innovation. The Avangard Hypersonic Glide Vehicle is one of the most significant advancements in missile technology in recent years. This weapon is designed to be launched atop an intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, and can reach speeds exceeding Mach 20, or about 15,000 miles per hour. What sets the Avangard apart from traditional ballistic missiles is its ability to perform evasive maneuvers during its flight. While traditional missiles follow a predictable parabolic trajectory, the Avangard can alter its path mid-flight, making it extremely difficult to track and intercept. The development of hypersonic technology has been a major focus for several global powers, including the United States and China. Hypersonic missiles, due to their incredible speed and maneuverability, represent a new class of weaponry that challenges existing missile defense systems. The Avangard in particular is designed to evade even the most advanced missile defenses, such as the U.S. ground-based mid-course defense, GMD system, and Aegis ballistic missile defense. The strategic implications of the Avangard are profound. By deploying a weapon that can bypass current missile defenses, Russia has effectively neutralized a key component of its adversaries' military strategies. The Avangard's ability to strike with pinpoint accuracy while evading interception makes it a formidable tool in Russia's arsenal. This development has prompted concerns among NATO members and has led to calls for the modernization of missile defense systems to counter the hypersonic threat. However, the challenges posed by hypersonic technology are not limited to defense systems. The speed and unpredictability of these weapons also complicate crisis management and escalation control. In a high-stakes conflict, the use of hypersonic missiles could reduce the time available for decision-making, increasing the risk of miscalculation and unintended escalation. This has led to calls for new arms control agreements specifically addressing hypersonic weapons, as the current frameworks, such as the New START Treaty, do not adequately cover these new technologies. The Poseidon autonomous, nuclear-powered underwater drone represents a significant leap forward in underwater warfare. Unlike traditional submarines, which are manned and limited by their need to surface periodically, the Poseidon is an unmanned system that can operate autonomously for extended periods. Powered by a nuclear reactor, the Poseidon can travel vast distances underwater, potentially crossing entire oceans to reach its target. The primary mission of the Poseidon is to deliver a nuclear payload to coastal targets, including cities and naval bases. The weapon is designed to create massive tsunamis and radioactive fallout, making it a highly destructive tool of war. The Poseidon's ability to operate autonomously and at great depths makes it extremely difficult to detect and intercept, further enhancing its effectiveness as a strategic deterrent. The development of the Poseidon reflects Russia's emphasis on maintaining a credible second strike capability. In the event of a nuclear conflict, the Poseidon could be used to retaliate against an adversary, even if Russia's land-based nuclear forces were compromised. This capability is critical to Russia's overall nuclear strategy, which relies on the threat of overwhelming retaliation to deter potential aggressors. The Poseidon's introduction has raised significant concerns among naval powers, particularly the United States and its NATO allies. The prospect of an undetectable nuclear-armed drone patrolling the world's oceans has prompted calls for enhanced underwater surveillance and anti-submarine warfare capabilities. However, the Poseidon's unique characteristics also present challenges for traditional methods of detection and interception, necessitating the development of new technologies and strategies to counter this threat. Moreover, the Poseidon raises ethical and legal questions about the use of autonomous weapons in warfare. The lack of human oversight in the operation of such a weapon increases the risk of unintended consequences, such as accidental targeting of civilian areas or environmental disasters. This has led to calls for international agreements to regulate the development and deployment of autonomous weapons, particularly those capable of carrying nuclear payloads. The Sarmat Intercontinental Ballistic Missile ICBM is designed to replace the aging SS-18 Satan missiles that have been a cornerstone of Russia's nuclear deterrent since the 1970s. The Sarmat represents a significant upgrade over its predecessor, with greater range, payload capacity, and the ability to carry multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, MIRVs. This allows a single Sarmat missile to deliver multiple nuclear warheads to different targets, increasing its overall destructive potential. One of the key features of the Sarmat is its ability to follow a variety of flight paths, including trajectories over the South Pole, which are less likely to be intercepted by current missile defense systems. This flexibility makes the Sarmat a particularly challenging threat for adversaries, as it can strike from unexpected directions, complicating efforts to track and intercept the missile. The development of the Sarmat reflects Russia's ongoing commitment to modernizing its strategic nuclear forces. In the context of the New START Treaty, which limits the number of deployed strategic nuclear weapons, the Sarmat's ability to deliver multiple warheads from a single missile enhances Russia's nuclear deterrent without exceeding treaty limits. This has strategic implications for the balance of power between Russia and the United States, as well as for global nuclear stability. The Sarmat's introduction has also prompted concerns about the potential for a new arms race. As Russia continues to modernize its nuclear forces, other nuclear powers, particularly the United States and China, may feel compelled to develop similar capabilities to maintain their own deterrence. This could lead to a cycle of escalation, with each side seeking to outmatch the other's advancements, increasing the risk of nuclear conflict. In response to the Sarmat, There have been calls for renewed efforts to strengthen arms control agreements and prevent the further proliferation of advanced nuclear weapons. The extension of the New START Treaty in 2021 was a positive step, but there is a growing recognition that existing agreements may need to be updated or supplemented with new frameworks to address the challenges posed by modern missile technologies. Russia's development of new weapons, such as the Avangard, Poseidon, and Sarmat, represents a significant advancement in military technology and a major challenge to global security. These weapons have the potential to disrupt existing strategic balances, undermine arms control agreements, and increase the risk of conflict. The international community will need to respond to these developments with a combination of diplomacy, arms control, and the development of new strategies to manage the risks associated with these technologies. At the same time, there is a need for greater dialogue and cooperation between major powers to prevent an arms race and ensure that these new weapons are integrated into a stable and secure global order. The challenges posed by Russia's new weapons are not just technical or military, but also ethical and humanitarian. The development of autonomous systems and hypersonic weapons raises fundamental questions about the future of warfare and the role of human judgment in decisions about the use of force. Addressing these questions will require a concerted effort by the international community to establish new norms and agreements that can regulate the development and deployment of these technologies and prevent them from destabilizing global security. The future of global security will depend on the ability of the international community to navigate the challenges posed by these new weapons, while also addressing the broader geopolitical and economic factors that drive military competition and conflict. This will require a commitment to diplomacy, dialogue, and the development of new frameworks for arms control and strategic stability in the 21st century. Thank you for taking the time to explore this important topic with me. If you found this discussion insightful, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and share it with others who might find it interesting. Your support helps keep the conversation going, and I look forward to bringing you more in-depth analysis on issues that matter. Stay tuned and see you next time.